I want to hear what it's like working, living, sleeping, eating, breathing with your partner each and every day. And I want to hear from Rebecca first.
Oh, it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice.
No, it's good. Obviously, you guys know we've had our ups and downs in the last previous years, but once we could be completely open, transparent, and communication, it was kind of free flowing from there, I would say. But it definitely, there's a lot of bumps in the road, and you've just got to be patient with one another.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's interesting. I love it. Like, I wouldn't rather do it with anyone else, you know, like it's great. Having to work together, being able to share these successes in our business, being able to share things like personally, you know, like our personal goals and all of that. Like, it's just great that we do get to share all these really important moments in our life and milestones together, which is pretty rare. You don't get to do that with your partner. So I'm really lucky to be able to do that with mine. But yeah, like Rebecca says, it is a bit of a roller coaster. She seems really nice on camera, but she's pretty mean to me.
How do you shut off? Like, do you ever like have a conscious, okay, let's stop talking about business, let's just be a couple for a minute, or now we're business partners, now we're doing that, or is that not an issue?
We've actually never found it to be an issue. Like, everybody always asks us, how do you, close the door? How do you shut it off? It's just kind of come naturally, I would say, to us. Like, we can just switch gears really quickly, and it doesn't seem like they don't intertwine too much.
Yeah, I feel like we both know when the day's over, like very much at the same time. Like, we've been working together for a long time now. We both know when it's like, yeah, none of us wants to know talk about what's going on tomorrow. No one's like, I don't want to know what email needs to be responded to or this and that. Like, it's really good. Like Rebecca was saying before, like having this office space now, like we don't even take our computers home or anything. So that's been really cool. Like, we'll just like, okay, it's 4:00. It's like hop in the car, go home. And then now it's a bit like, oh, now what? We're just kind of, yeah, we've like had a few laughs about that, but it's weird. It feels like a normal job now. So it's like we're coming home. It's not our, like before it was just chaos. Like there would, be like 3 tradies in my lounge room, someone's using the bathroom, Bex having the shower on in my undies, cats jumping over everything. Like, it was just chaos. But now it feels really cool. Like, being able to, it really does feel like we just work at the same place together now rather than being our whole life.
Is that a tip that you would give to other couples that run their own business together to have a separate space? Or do you have any other tips?
I definitely think there needs to be ground rules put in place to begin with. I think one of my personal pet peeves is I'm not a morning person. So when I get calls at 5:30 in the morning that wakes me up, I feel like murdering somebody. So like setting up the ground rules of being like, okay, my day starts at 8, so it starts at 8. Kind of just have to realize it's not solely about the business and that you are a person outside of it.
Yeah, I agree with Rebecca. Like, there'll be times where, we're really under the pump and I might say to the guys, oh yeah, come grab this from the house at like 6:00. Paul Bex is like still sleeping. We're like crash banging in the garage, doing all this sort of bits and bobs. But once we sort of establish that we work from this hour to this hour, and then once that's it. So like, we worked out of our house for, like 4 years, basically. We only just moved in here. So yeah, about 4 years of just turning a spare room of our house into an office. And yeah, when it hit 4:00, Bex was out. And I would stay there, do my bits and bobs that I had to do. And then when it was done, it was done. But definitely now having a separate space, it makes a complete difference. Like, having an actual separate location that's not your house is a massive benefit. And I feel like personally, I get a lot more done now as well. Like, because you're treating it like a job, you're going somewhere, you're turning up, and then, when you're done, you go home.